All right, here we have a sheep brain. Now initially when we're looking at the sheep brain, you can notice in this one, and they won't all look like this, but this one is what's called single injection, which means that from the company, they actually inject a dye into the blood vessels. So if you get one that has these pink lines on it, that actually will show you how the blood flows to the brain, which is really neat to see. One thing that you'll notice is this on this sheep brain right here, we have the cerebellum and the spinal cord goes straight out the back. Whereas on a human brain, on our brains, the cerebellum is down on the bottom and the spinal cord goes down. This change is a result of how our bodies are shaped. The sheep is on all four legs with its head in the front. Our head is on the top and we're two-legged. All right, if you get one that has all of this material, extra material on the bottom, you can just remove it. If you can use your fingers, just pull it off with your fingers. If you need some additional help, you can always get your scalpel to kind of help cut some of it away. But here we're on the ventral part of the brain. Ventral means bottom, dorsal means top. But let's start with the ventral side. We can identify here on the ventral side the bottom of the cerebellum. I'm using my probe right now to point to this. So here is the cerebellum. There's the other side of the cerebellum. We also need to identify the pons. The pons is right here where the cerebellum meets the brainstem. And now the pons is the part of the brain that relays signals back and forth. This actually regulates the change between when we breathe in and breathe out, and it may play a role in our dreaming. Now, as we move towards the spinal cord, we pass the medulla. The medulla controls many autonomic functions, which means the things we don't have to think about. So like vomiting, sneezing, breathing, and heart rate are all controlled by the medulla.